I found my fiance's secret second phone 3 days before the wedding. I found my fiance's secret second phone 3 days before our wedding. It was buried inside his gym bag, the charging cable wrapped around it tightly like he'd hidden it in a hurry more than once. I almost didn't check it at all. Something in my gut told me to. My hands were actually shaking as I turned it on, half hoping it was just an old work phone, half already knowing it wasn't. The lock screen showed 42 unread messages from a contact saved simply as Work Sarah. They weren't about work, not even close. The conversation spanned back 14 months, long before he'd even proposed to me on that beach trip I still had framed on our living room wall. Photos, weekend plans, inside jokes referencing things I recognized from our own relationship, twisted into something else entirely. There was a message from just 2 days earlier where he told her he couldn't wait until after the wedding to see her properly. I sat on the bathroom floor of the apartment we shared for almost an hour, phone in my lap, completely unable to move or speak or even cry properly. My mind kept looping back to my bridal shower 2 weeks earlier, where his mother had toasted to finally finding the right woman, and he'd smiled at me across the room like none of this existed underneath the surface. I didn't confront him that night. I called my mother first, then my maid of honor, then the wedding venue itself, in that exact order, my voice steady in a way that honestly scared me a little. My fiancé came home from his gym session to find every single one of his belongings sitting in the driveway, and one envelope taped to the front door, the engagement ring inside it, no note attached. He texted for 2 straight days, dozens of messages, then started calling from unknown numbers when I blocked his main one. I never opened a single message from any of them. The wedding venue, after hearing what happened, actually refunded our full deposit as what they called a life circumstance exception. I used every cent of it to take my bridesmaids to Mexico instead, exactly 1 week after what would have been my wedding day. It remains, without question, the best trip of my entire life.